Hello Brick Fanatics, this is the newly revealed LEGO Speed Champion 77252 Apex GP Team Race Car from F1 the movie. The name really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? But this is an interesting new addition to the LEGO Speed Champions F1 collection, due for release on January 1st, 2026. For those wondering what the Apex GP team actually is, don't worry, you've not been missing a team off the grid. It's entirely fictional. F1 the movie came out earlier this year starring Brad Pitt. It follows an F1 team that brings back an older retired driver to the grid, mentoring a hotshot rookie. What made the F1 movie stand out from other racing films was that it was actually filmed alongside the 2024 Formula 1 season. It features real F1 drivers and actual action from the grid. While I was at the Las Vegas Grand Prix last year, go back to our videos from around then to see what I was up to, they actually had executive producers coming into the stands and asking the audience to gasp and cheer and act like there had been crashes just to get B-roll for this movie. So Lewis Hamilton was an executive producer and technical advisor on the film, while the crew also used specialist camera equipment to get never-before-seen shots. So, while the Apex GP car might be purely fictional, it's as close as you're going to get to a F1 car without actually being an F1 car. It stands to reason then, especially as Speed Champions is leaning into movie cars in 2026, that this car will get a LEGO set to go alongside the other Formula 1 collection. Made up of 268 pieces and priced at the usual €22.99 in the UK, €27.99 in the US, and €27.99 in Europe, 77252 features the black and gold livery of the car, Pirelli tyres, and sponsor stickers, just like the other cars. Although, at first glance, it seems like there's less sponsors than the real cars. Perhaps that's because the fictional car isn't actually reliant on the money for survival. Also unlike the other sets, the Apex GP car features not one, but two minifigures, the two central drivers from the film. That's Brad Pitt's Sonny Hayes and Damson Idris's Joshua Pierce. They each have different helmets, so you can easily tell them apart even when in race mode. Something that I really appreciated about the full collection of 10 F1 cars that you can see on the wall behind me here is that they all included unique features that actually spoke to the technicalities of the real-life cars. No two F1 Speed Champion sets are built the same, and that's continued in this one. Looking at it from above, there's a distinctly different shape to the bodywork, and the DRS also uses its own element for a unique look at the back. Of course, there are some similarities to the other cars, like the halo, which is the rod that curves around to mimic the part of the car that projects drivers' heads in the event of a crash, and the general structure of the wing and the airbox. While of course I haven't got my hands on it yet, it does look like this will bring a whole new build experience that you haven't got in any of these other cars. This could be a good opportunity to get into the F1 Speed Champions collection if you haven't done so already. On a personal level, I don't know if I would want to display this car alongside all my other ones. I have them arranged in the grid in the order of the championship rankings, and I just don't know how this new fictional car would fit into the display I've got going. That's not to say I don't want to pick it up, it's more just that I think it would end up being a standalone display piece. I'm not sure how it fits into like a wider F1 display, but maybe that's just me being ridiculously picky or not wanting to drill another stand into the wall. What do you think about the Apex GP Speed Champions set? Will you be picking it up? Let us know down in the comments and make sure you subscribe to Brick Fanatics so you never miss a thing from us in the future.